I used to believe that I had no time for myself until I realized that time wasn't the problem. My priorities were. At the time, I thought I was being realistic. Life felt like it was pulling me in every direction: work, kids, church, family, responsibilities stacked so high that taking on anything else felt like I might just tip over completely. So I told myself, I'll do it when things calm down. It was my way of giving myself permission to delay, to put it off. And I genuinely believed that that moment would come. I pictured a future season when the calendar would magically open up and the to-do list would shrink and I'd have hours to finally work on myself. But you know what happened? That season never came. I remember one particular morning, I had been invited to join a program. It sounded amazing, but all I could think was, I don't have time for this right now, so I declined. I told myself that I was being wise, responsible, and realistic. And then, what do you know? I stayed stuck. I kept waking up tired. I kept saying no to opportunities because I didn't feel confident enough to show up fully. I stayed small. Weeks turned into months, months turned into years, and still, that perfect time never actually showed up on my doorstep. What do you know? It wasn't until I finally said yes in the middle of a busy, messy, overloaded season that I realized this truth. It was never about having time. It was about making time for what mattered most. And maybe you've been there too. You want to invest in yourself, whether it's your health, your style, your spiritual growth, but the timing just, it feels wrong. You look at your week and you think, where would I even fit this in? You're already juggling enough plates and you don't want to add one more. And I want you to know, I completely understand. Life really does pull us in every single direction. So it's admirable that you don't want to take on more than you can handle. It means that you are intentional about what you say yes to. But here's the part that we rarely actually say out loud. Sometimes no time is just a softer way of saying, I'm not actually prioritizing myself right now. The truth is, the perfect time, that's a myth. Life doesn't suddenly just clear a path for you to focus on ourselves. There will always be another busy week, another unexpected bill, another thing competing for your attention. And here's what I learned the hard way, that if you wait for the perfect moment, you will be waiting forever. What actually changes things is deciding to start in the middle of the mess, to say, this matters enough for me to make room for it. And ironically, when you make that space, life actually feels lighter. You stop wasting mental energy on the same frustration. You stop repeating the same cycles that drain you. You actually free up more time because you've solved problems that were eating away at your days. One of my clients, she had joined the Dress with Purpose Challenge during one of the busiest seasons of her life. She had young kids, she had a full-time job, and even a side hustle. She told me, I almost didn't join because I didn't think I could keep up. But here's what happened. Within weeks, she was getting ready faster in the mornings. She wasn't overthinking her outfits. She was saying yes to things she used to avoid because she finally felt confident in how she was showing up. She told me later that this problem didn't take my time. It gave it back to me. The real enemy here isn't your schedule. It's the belief that you have to wait for life to just magically make space for you. If you keep waiting, you'll blink and find another year has passed and, well, what do you know? Nothing has changed. The truth is, most women don't need more hours in the day. They need a decision to put themselves back on the list. The perfect time will never come. You have to make it. If you've been waiting for the perfect moment, when do you think it will come? What if today was that moment that you decided to stop waiting? What if you gave yourself permission to step into the version of you that's been waiting on the other side of this someday? That's exactly what Dress with Purpose Challenge is here to help you do. Not one day, not when life slows down, but now, in the middle of your real, busy, beautiful, and messy life. Because style is more than what you wear. It's how you step into your God given purpose. And the time to step in is now. The link is down below to join the Dress with Purpose Challenge and to pre order my book, Dress with Purpose: How Faith, Fashion, and Mindset Will Unlock the Next Level of Your Life. I'll see you in the challenge and in our next video.